So the United States are building an airstrip that they don't want a lot of people to know about, but they haven't done a good job at concealing. And they're building this in Yemen on Socotra Island. Now, before I proceed, you have to understand two things about Socotra. It's beautiful and it's strategic. It's beautiful and it's strategic. I swear to God, I'm gonna do this in front of you. If you look up photos of this island, you will not believe it looks like another planet. It is freakishly beautiful. Look at this. Unbelievable beauty. And what have the imperialists done? The Israelis, the UAE, and the Americans have colonized the island. They have put spy stations, military installations on it, and now the Americans are building this. They're putting this monstrosity that no one gave them permission to build on top of it. And they write here, I love UAE. They're trying to make it look like, you know, some tourist. Because, like I said, they've colonized the island, so you have to go through the UAE if you want to visit, if you can visit. They want to make it look like it's an Emirati installation. This is an American strip, and the reason that they've stolen this island, I mean, just look at its position. Look at its position. It sits at the gate of everything. The Gulf of Aden, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, the Strait of Hormuz, at the mouth of the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean. It's not going to help them, though, I can tell you that. It's not going to help whatever plan the Israelis and Americans have, because they are in a losing war. But these thieves have taken this from Yemen, and what they have done is, again, I have a big analysis video coming out tomorrow, a huge analysis video about the region, about what's happening in the world right now. You'll hear more about Yemen then. I'm not going to spoil it. But shame on these thieves. And just to give you an idea of how screwed they are, because they think they're going to get one up on Yemen. Do you know how many ships Yemen have struck to this date? Comment right now in the comment section. I will see if one of you guesses the right figure. Some of you are saying 50, 55, 114, 10, 3,000, 165. Felix is the lucky winner. Felix's guess was the closest. He said 80, it's 86. The Houthis have struck 86 ships. I mean, that is insane. I don't know I don't know if any of us saw that coming or were able to foresee such, you know, such a score. But it's truly wild. 86 ships. Now, keep in mind, they don't want to sink the ships. Yemen are not in the business of killing people like the Americans and the Israelis. The Yemeni protocol is as follows. If you're a passing ship and they know you have ties to Israel, you're taking food to them, you're feeding the Israeli enemy, you're helping them profit in some way. The protocol is to radio the ship and say, divert. You have to divert to Hudaydah. You're not passing the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. And when they refuse to abide, they then fire on them. Some of them turn back usually, some of them don't. But this is their blockade. And unfortunately, 3 people passed away, but that was not their intent. Because if were their intent, no ship would have made it out. Okay, I'm just telling you that. But Socotra Island is very beautiful, and it saddens me to see this, because the people who live there, you know, they're sick of the UAE profiting off of it. And I want to show you the confirmation. We have the satellite photo that I just showed you here, but also we have the letter signed by the elders on Socotra Island confirming that the Americans are building something there. They say you see the logo is very nice. It's the tree that you find there. But they say very clearly that they reject the illegal American presence. So this is not just a UAE thing or an Israeli thing like it was before. This is the United States expanding its military footprint, which is a very nice way of saying its imperialist web of bases. So, you know, in some attempt to posture against the Houthis. It's not going to work. The Americans attacked Yemen for years, almost 10 years, through the Saudis with the GCC. And what did that get them? They're bombing Yemen right now, the US and the UK. What did that get them? This will only yield a harsher response. I guarantee you this. The Yemenis, the Houthis, have not officially responded. They haven't made an announcement yet about this, but they will in good time. And remember, the equation has changed. We're in a post-October 7 world, right? We're in a post-October 7 world. The resistance today is very different from how it used to be. It is much more ready to engage now. They're not afraid of anything because all bets are off. You want to commit genocide in Gaza? Okay, well then, everybody else is also not going to play by the rules. The equation has changed, and it is to the detriment of the Israelis and the Americans and their presence in the region. And one day, I guarantee you, one day they will be kicked off the island. Even if Yemen have to send a bunch of ships to capture it, they will do that. Make no mistake. Make no mistake.